2025 is shaping up to be a year of economic transformation. From booming tech hubs to manufacturing powerhouses, the world is witnessing growth stories that defy expectations. Welcome to Fact Voyage, your passport to the future. Today we're counting down the fastest growing economies in 2025, ranked by projected GDP growth. Which nations are leading the charge? Let's dive in. Kicking off our countdown of the fastest growing economies in 2025 at number 6, Indonesia, forecast to expand by 5.0%. With over 275 million people, this Southeast Asian giant is harnessing youth and innovation. A median age of just 30 fuels a massive workforce and a hungry consumer base. Domestic spending drives 60% of GDP, anchored by megacities like Jakarta's 30 million-strong megalopolis. But Indonesia isn't just consuming, it's building. A $50 billion infrastructure blitz under its 2025 development plan is supercharging roads, ports, and power plants. Meanwhile, the digital economy is exploding. E-commerce topped $70 billion in 2024, powered by millions of mobile-first shoppers. Still, challenges loom. Reliance on coal and palm oil exports leaves it vulnerable to global price swings. And 2024's Sumatra forest fires were a stark reminder of climate risks. Why does Indonesia matter in the fastest-growing economies in 2025? It's proof that size, reform, and digital adoption can sustain growth even in turbulent times. Climbing higher in our fastest-growing economies in 2025 ranking, let's head to Southeast Asia's stealthy success story. At number 5, Vietnam, projected to grow 5.2% in 2025. This nation of 102 million has gone from war-torn to world-class in just decades. Vietnam's secret? Exports, exports, exports. Electronics and garment shipments hit $370 billion in 2024, double since 2018, thanks to giants like Samsung and Intel. Trade deals like the CPTPP and RCEP have flung open global markets, boosting non-oil exports by 8% this year. Tourism is back too. 12 million international visitors in 2024 revived hotels, shops, and street food stalls. But behind the boom, challenges persist. Rural roads lag, slowing farm-to-market flows, and 100 state-owned firms still await privatization. In the fastest-growing economies in 2025, Vietnam shines as a model of how trade, FDI, and grit can turn a farming society into a factory for the world. Halfway through our fastest-growing economies in 2025 list, we touch down in a nation powered by its people, both at home and abroad. Claiming fourth place, the Philippines, with 6.2% growth. This archipelago runs on two engines, its diaspora and its digital talent. OFW remittances hit a record $44 billion in 2024, 9% of GDP, while 1.5 million Filipinos in the BPO industry now power everything from Hollywood animation to Silicon Valley chatbots. The government is betting big on infrastructure too. $120 billion for airports, rails, and ports to unclog the nation's notorious traffic. But storms like 2024's Typhoon Mayon highlight risks. Agriculture and roads remain at Mother Nature's mercy. In the fastest-growing economies in 2025, the Philippines proves that a service-driven economy, fueled by grit and global connections, can outpace even its fastest neighbors. Breaking into the top 3 of the fastest-growing economies in 2025, we arrive at a nation where ancient traditions meet a hyper-modern revolution. At number 3, India, the world's 5th largest economy, charging ahead at 6.2%. With 1.43 billion people and a median age of 28, India's demographic dividend is in overdrive. Over 1 billion mobile users and 450 million internet surfers are fueling a digital gold rush. E-commerce is set to hit $200 billion in 2025. Meanwhile, Make in India is reshaping global supply chains. Think iPhones, Hyundai cars, and generic medicines. But growth isn't without growing pains. Banking sector debts and monsoon-dependent farms pose risks. Still, with $1.5 trillion earmarked for infrastructure, India's ambition is clear: to build its way into the future. In the fastest-growing economies in 2025, India shows how scale, tech, and sheer hustle can turn a billion dreams into economic reality. Narrowly missing the top spot in the fastest-growing economies in 2025, we journey to a small nation with colossal ambitions. At number 2, Rwanda, Africa's rising star, projected to grow 7.0% in 2025. From the ashes of conflict, this landlocked nation has become a beacon of progress. Kigali's tech hub, Innovation City, is luring global startups, while tourism, think gorilla treks and luxury eco-lodges, poured in $700 million last year. Agricultural reforms boosted coffee exports, and with 95% of schools now online, Rwanda's youth are ready to code their future. But droughts threaten its hydropower-dependent grid, and land scarcity looms. Yet ranked 38th in ease of doing business, Rwanda's message is clear: good governance works. In the fastest-growing economies in 2025, Rwanda redefines what's possible for small nations. No coastline, no problem. And now, the moment you've waited for. The title of fastest-growing economy in the world in 2025 goes to, topping our list, Bangladesh, surging at 7.2% growth. This South Asian dynamo has turned textiles into treasure, with $52 billion in apparel exports in 2024, clothing 1 in 10 people on Earth. But Bangladesh isn't just stitching shirts. Digital Bangladesh 2025 has brought 90% teledensity, while $24 billion in remittances and a construction boom are reshaping its skyline. The Padma Bridge, a $3.6 billion marvel, now links once isolated regions to Dhaka's roaring economy. Risks? Political tensions and cyclones loom. Yet with poverty rates plummeting from 56% to under 10% since 2000, Bangladesh's story is one of relentless reinvention. In the fastest-growing economies in 2025, Bangladesh isn't just rising, it's rewriting the rules of development. From Indonesia's digital leap to Bangladesh's export empire, the fastest-growing economies in 2025 prove that growth isn't one-size-fits-all. Whether through tech, trade, or tenacity, these nations are carving their paths and reshaping the global economy. Which country surprised you most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the forces shaping tomorrow. This is Fact Voyage, where the future is always on the horizon.